to another video. This is Flower Herb Plans. My name is Harley, and today I am going to decorate and set up my B6 Plans by Just Scribble planner for the week of July 21st through the 27th. And to do that, I'm going to use the Color Story sticker book by the Happy Planner. I actually have two of these sticker books. I would usually buy another sticker book if I really liked it and it was on sale. So somehow I came across two of these in my Happy Planner sticker collecting journey. But I tore out the pages that I want to use from both of these. And it's a theme that I've used before. So these are the leftovers of the pages that I have from these two Color Story sticker books. And so I kind of want to use these up because these are summer themed stickers. And so if I don't use them this year during the summer, then I will probably wait another year to use them, which I don't really want to do. So for those of you who are curious, the Color Story sticker books by the Happy Planner have different themes in them. So this one had this like celebration theme with donuts and confetti. Then we get to the summer vibes and animal print. And then we get to the unicorns and celestial. And then this watercolor ink type theme. And then we had this tropical summer theme in the sticker book. So let's go through the stickers that I have left and the washi tape and markers that I have to go with it. So I have this page. Actually, let me get the other page because, again, I have two sets of these. So we have these two pages. Then we have the boxes, some more boxes for the monthly calendar, but I'm going to try to use these up in my weekly and daily pages. Then we have some leftover boxes and small deco here. More full box deco boxes and a notes area, some checklists, more boxes, just some leftover stickers. And to go with it, I have washi tape from my collection. The bulk of the washi tape, I think, is going to be the Simply Gilded washi tape from the Tropical Luxe subscription box that came out, I think, a couple years ago. And then I have this Simply Gilded bow washi tape. And these all match the colors really nicely. And then we have some other like mint green, black and white washi tapes from my collection that kind of go with the colors. So I have all of these to choose from. But I think I prefer the Simply Gilded ones, but we'll see what draws my attention when I'm actually putting the stuff down. So let's move this and try to situate my desk in a way that it's not too messy. And then we have markers. So I just went with the greens and blues that are in here. And then I have some gray and brown because there are some of the deco boxes that have sand and beaches and gold in it. So I thought the brown would kind of match those. Like in this box here, how it has the blue and green and then the brown at the bottom. I thought that would bring in some of this beach color. So we have those. And I think that's it. Actually, no, that's not it. I also have the Whimsical Summer Sticker Book by Live Love Posh. And I just got this for the quotes in the back. There are some summer quotes back here that I might want to use. So I'm going to tear these out. So we can put this off to the side too. And we can get started. So let's open up the planner. Today is July 19th, Saturday, and there are still some things on my to-do list that I need to get through. I woke up super late today, which I don't usually do. I usually wake up at maybe 5:30 to 6 o'clock, even on my days off. But I woke up at 11 o'clock today, which was weird. I did wake up before then a few times, but I kept going back to sleep. So I don't know, maybe my body just needed some relaxation. But this is how this current week turned out. So I used an Agenda 52 sticker book for this. And let me zoom in first. So I used an Agenda 52 seasonal sticker book for this, and this is how it turned out. So we have the weekly dashboard, my notes page that I use as a brain dump, and then daily pages. Some of them are not as full as others just because I didn't do much. Like on Thursday, my to-do list is still pretty open because I didn't get as many things done as I thought I would. And then on Friday, I had a lot on my to-do list, but as you can see, a lot of them have arrows to signify that I migrated those tasks because something else came up, so I didn't get a chance to do my actual to-do list. So here we are on Saturday, and we are setting up for the week of the 21st through the 27th, and I think we're just going to get started. So what I like to do, since I am at the beginning of this book still, and there's not a lot of pages on the left-hand side to kind of have a sturdy writing surface, I do just slide in another book to keep it level on the left-hand side, just to make it easier to write on. And then what I want to do first is write down my appointments and things of note that I want to put on the horizontal weekly. I don't usually decorate this all that much, so I'm thinking I'll do the same thing. And then I do want to use some washi tape and stuff to decorate this column, which I use as my weekly to-do list. So I think I want to use this washi tape at the bottom and the summer leaves at the top. And I'm just going to tear it. So how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I cannot believe it's already mid-July. And then it's going to be the end of July before we know it. It's just wild how time is flying by. Absolutely wild. So I'm just going to put this washi tape at the bottom here. And I'm thinking if I want to decorate or redate the days of the week here, because I do want some decoration in this area. The past few weeks I haven't decorated all that much, but then it just ends up looking plain. So first, let me write in my appointments that I know of. Monday, I don't have anything. Tuesday, let's look at the monthly. So I do work from home on Wednesday, so let's write that in. I usually have a therapy appointment on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, but last week was my therapist's last day at that office, so they're going to transfer me to a different therapist, and I don't know who that's going to be, when the appointments are going to be, but for now, I do work from home Wednesday. I just don't have my regular therapy appointment. And then I do have therapy on Thursday. And then Friday at work, we have a barbecue. And actually, the controller of the corporate office is doing the barbecuing, which when I first saw that last year when we had our barbecue, I thought that was so weird because he is my boss's boss. And he volunteered to be on the barbecue, to cook all the food, and he is a really good cook. So I'm actually pretty excited about this barbecue. So it's going to be at 12 p.m. And it's going to be in the office, and we're going to have games, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And that's all I have planned for this week. So technically, if I really wanted to, I could put some decoration down. Let's see what we have to work with. So we have let's do this. Let's use this little palm tree down here so it won't take up too much space. And what else? Something small that we could put on the page. I'm not seeing anything so far. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything small enough. So that might be all the decoration I put down for now. Throughout the week, if I feel like it's a little too empty, I could add stuff in, but I kind of want to keep this open in case appointments come up. So let's just move on and let's take the gray highlighter. This is going to be for my weekly to-do list for items that I want to get done, but I don't yet know what day I want to do them. And then we can take this color, this green color, and do a little checklist. Inside the header, I'm going to write this week. And I already know there are things that I need to do this week. I need to call to schedule therapy because we've been playing phone tag. That's why I don't yet know who my new therapist is going to be. So I need to call them just to make sure that I have something on the calendar for this upcoming week. And I also want to make progress on my Happy Planner Mini. So I'm going to put that on the list. I need to do a journal catch-up. I'm behind in my Hobonichi cousin, and I think I'm about a week behind, if I'm not mistaken, and that's a little bit too far for me, so I want to get caught up on that. So journal catch-up will be on my list, and I think that's all I'm going to add for now. Things might come to me as I continue planning or after I do my brain dump on the notes page. I might add stuff to this list. So let's move on and let's figure out what the focus and priorities are going to be. I think my focus this week is going to be on job applications. I completely redid my resume and cover letter, so I'm hoping that that generates more interest in my application. So I'm going to make a focus to really apply to as many jobs as I can. Well, as many jobs as I'm qualified for and that I think I will enjoy, so that I can get an idea of what the job market is like. So let's see, I think I want to put some color or something in this box. And I think maybe I'll just use one of these corner pieces. Let's see if this takes up too much space. Yeah, this takes up a little bit too much space, so let's cut it. And put it here. That adds a little bit of color to the page. And my priorities, let's just do a top 3. My priorities will be interview prep, the artist's way, because I had that on my list of priorities for this current week, but emergencies came up and I've just been really tired and exhausted lately, so I haven't been reading or doing the artist's way, but I do want to make that a priority for next week. And decluttering. So I want to declutter my office, my craft supplies, my stickers and washi tape, which is why I'm doing my best to try to use up the stickers and stuff that I have, because I have a lot of stuff, and when we move, I don't want to, well, if we move, I don't want to have a lot of stuff to take with me. It's just way too much baggage, more than I need. So trying to use up and declutter as much as I can. And then let's see, I do want to put my daily gratitude. For the days of the week, I'm going to use the gray highlighter. And then, do I want to use the same color? What did I do this week? Yeah, I used the same color. And let's do a to buy list. And then on this side, I'll just put notes. Oh, I also want to highlight for my habit trackers. It just makes it easier to see the different lines when I'm checking it off every day. So we can do blue, gray, green, brown, or not brown, but this cream tan color. Oh, that's very light. Can barely see that one. And let's do blue again. So apologies if I'm really quiet in this video too. I just feel like not much has been going on. We did see Jurassic Park, the movie, the new movie that came out, and that was actually better than I thought it would be. My husband is really into dinosaurs and Jurassic Park everything. He loves the Jurassic Park movies. So I really went to see it because of him, but it turned out to be better than I thought it would be. It was predictable, but it was fun. So that was a good movie. Then we're going to see the new Superman movie tomorrow. He already saw it. He had a guys' night and they went to see the new Superman movie without me. No girls allowed, but I still want to see it. So he's going to see it again with me. He said it was good enough that he doesn't mind seeing it twice. So we're going to do that tomorrow. Let's see, what washi tape do I want here? I think maybe the polka dots. And no, that grid and polka dot together is a bit too much. Maybe this combination. Oh, this washi tape is very old, it looks like. But let's see if I can salvage enough to use right now, because it's leaving a residue on the outside of it. I'm just going to rub it to get the glue off, and I think it'll be fine. Then let's use this one. This one I got from Amazon. It's like a really cheap quality washi tape, and it didn't come with a lot on the roll, but might as well use it since I have it. So that's just a little divider of the page, and then maybe I could use one of these quotes. Tropical state of mind. Will this one fit? Oh, it's too long. So how about we do all you need is a little vitamin C, SEA. Let's do this one. I think right there is good. That's cute. And then I have to write in my header. So this is daily gratitude. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is notes. And this is to buy. And then for our habits, we want tidy up, meds, vitamins, wake early, read, create art, and exercise. And down here, I was tracking my dinners. Do I still want to do that? Yes, I think I do. So let's just use this brown. I keep calling it brown, but it's more of a cream color. And let's actually use the same color for the days of the week. And this will just be to track my dinners. Okay, so my weekly dashboard is pretty much done, but it looks a bit plain to me because we all know that I love to sticker bomb everything. So let's see, where can I put extra stuff? Maybe I can put this one here. That's not exactly where I wanted to put it, but it touched the paper and wanted to stay down, so that's where it's going. And what else can we do? I feel like this area at the bottom here is plain, and I know that my weekly to-do list will not be this long to take up the whole page. So I'm looking for something else to put there. Maybe a decorative box and a quote like this. It's a bit too big. Let's cut this. Let's put it there and put this wander more right here. Okay, so I think we're done. Let's turn the page and decorate my brain dump page. So this is something that I do weekly. Well, I do a version of a brain dump every day, but for the one I do at the beginning of the week, I just put it in this planner, and I kind of use it to trigger ideas that I might want to add to my to-do list for the day or for the week and anything else like that. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of washi tape down. I think I'm going to use this polka dot again just because it's so old that I kind of want to get as much use out of it as I can, and it's tearing before I have to toss it. So let's just take some of this and put it here at the top along with the Simply Gilded washi tape. And we'll just put some of that there. And at the bottom, I think I'm just going to use the bigger tropical leaves. So we'll put some down here. Maybe I can add, because I want something dark down here too, but not too dark. Maybe I can add those green hearts. I don't think this will look right actually, but let's just take a little bit. Oh no, that looks terrible. Okay, so let's not use that, and let's just write brain dump at the top of the page. And I do like my brain dump to start out in checklist form, so let's just do that. Okay, and then the rest can just be free-flowing notes, but I do want a little bit more decoration on the page. So how about we do another quote? How about this one that says, "You can find me under the palms"? Then we can do a palm tree right here. And put the quote right here. Like that. That's actually kind of cute. And then let's just use these leaves right there. Okay, so Let's go to the daily pages. And on the daily pages, what do I want to do for this one? I think I want to use this black scene at the bottom here. I do want a little hint of the palm leaves. So let's just take a little bit of this one and see how well it shows up over it like that. And then at the top, oh, first let me write brain dump in here before I forget. Maybe I'll use some of this one at the top. So we can put a little piece there, and as you can see, I have no clue what I'm doing. So this might turn out to be very hideous, but I'm just kind of going with the flow. Then we can put this one underneath, like that. Not my favorite, but we're gonna keep going. So I do want to maybe put something here. I have to have more deco besides this sheet. Maybe I'll just do this busy day. And then we can do our to-do list. And then our notes. And then we can figure out what other decoration we want on the page. So we have this box sticker, or this one. Be an explorer of the world. Let's do this one. I want this one here, but I want something else with it. So let's use this one that says, happiness is a journey, not a destination. And let's kind of put it like this. Like that. I do have to cut it just a little bit. And then let's write our headers. So this is my to-do list. This is notes. And for my checklist, I will use blue. No, that might clash with the green. So let's do this cream color. So that's my checklist. You can barely see that on camera, but there is a checklist there. Let's move on to Tuesday. And I do keep blotting paper in here because pen and marker takes a little bit of time to dry on this kind of paper. So for Tuesday, let's start off with the to-do list and then notes. And for my checklist, let's use gray. And I will try to do a double column checklist, but I might cut it short with some decoration. And let's write our headers. And figure out where we want to put decoration on the page. I'm thinking we do something like this with this sticker and this Wanderlust sticker. We can probably make a little something. So let's see if we want it at the top here. No, I think I want it here, but I don't want it to look exactly like this cluster. So maybe I'll do it at the very bottom. But then I don't want to take up all of my notes area either. So I think it will look kind of similar to that one. But we'll put it there. And for washi tape, how about, I do really like this Simply Gilded one. Would it look good with grid? Not this one. Maybe this one. So let's use some of this here. I think I'll use it at the top and the bottom. And then let's put a little bit here at the top. And then let's use the Simply Gilded leaves. So how is your planner journey going? Mine is going well so far. I'm loving this planner, and it's actually, I'm inadvertently doing One Book July. I'm not trying to, but this is really the only planner that I'm using. Oh wait, that's not true. My On the Go, my new Passport TN I'm using too, but in terms of all the planners that I had in my lineup, I kind of haven't had the time for them this week, so it's been mostly this B6 Plans planner and my On the Go Passport TN. So that's how things are going for me. Here it is. And let's put this one just a little bit inside that grid. And for this page, let's try to do something different. Like maybe, let's try the polka dot. Let's try it on the outside edge. And to go with it, I'm not sure what to put with it. Maybe just this really skinny washi tape. So I'm just going to put a little bit down here, and then I'll layer stickers on it. Like maybe this palm tree. Or maybe a clear palm tree would be better. I would actually prefer if it's on paper, so that it'll cover up some of the washi tape when I put it down. Like that. That's actually kind of cute. And then maybe I can do this Dream Big. No, that's not going to work. I do like this Dream Big though. I just don't know where to use it. So let's put this back on the paper for now. And what else do we want to use on here? I think first I'm going to just put down my to-do list and my notes. And because that brown color is a little bit hard to see, I'm going to use gray again. I technically have space for a double column, but I don't think I want to squeeze one in. So let's just write in our headers. So this is to do. This is notes. And I think that might be all the decoration I want to put down on the page. The quote somewhere might look good though. Let's see how this good vibes looks. Oh, that's not where I want it. Let's put this good vibes down here, but let's see if I can lift this up just a little bit to put it on top. Like that. I like it. Something different, but that's cute. I do want to note that I work from home on Wednesday, so let's take one of these, and I usually like to put it at the top, and I just draw a circle to highlight it like this. But I think I'm going to use one of these and just put it, let's see, where do I want this? I don't like it in the middle at the top, but I guess I'll put it here at the very top because I do want it to be near the top somewhere, and then I'll just write work from home. So we have that, and then what else? I think that's all I'm gonna do for Wednesday. It does look a little bit plain, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. Simple is good enough. And then Thursday, I do want to kind of put something maybe on the side again, because I really like how this looks. But I also like the top and bottom idea too. Let's do something at the top and bottom. I know I'm leaning heavily on this polka dot, but I do really like it. I can't believe I haven't used it that much ever since I've had it, but I do like it. So let's put some here. And to go with it, I'm just going to use this Skinny Solid color washi tape. And I like that you can still see the polka dots behind it, so it doesn't completely cover it. So we'll do that, and then at the bottom, no, actually, I think I want some of the leaves at the top too, so let's use the really skinny one, and let's just tear off a piece. To put there. That's cute. And then at the bottom, let's do this one. So I'm just going to tear off a piece and put it down here. I don't want to cover up the page number just in case I want to reference it for whatever reason. And then let's use the rest of this polka dot that we used at the top. So we can put it maybe here. And a bit here. And what do we want to do here? Is this green heart too dark? Yeah, that's a bit too harsh. So let's do this one again. I don't really like that though. Kind of takes away from the tropical leaves. But I do want something, so maybe I will do this, even though it's a bit dark and harsh compared to the lightness of the other colors. But maybe that's fine. So I'll put that one there like that. To balance it out, I should have probably used some of this at the top too. But I'm not going to worry about it that much. The important part about me decorating my pages is that it looks cute enough. And to me, that looks cute enough. So then let's go in with our to-do list and notes. And for this list, I'm actually going to use the Zig dot markers to do my dots because I'm tired of using the same mile liners. So let's do My dots are not very straight, but what else is new around here? So we have those, and then let's do our headers. So I just want to make sure I use my blotting paper so that I don't smear any of the markers. So this is my to-do list, and this is notes. And what do we want to do? I think I'm just going to lean on the same stickers that I've been using, which are these palm trees. And I think I'm just going to either put it here or down here. I kind of wish I could put it here, but I put the dots there. Maybe if I just white it out. Like that. And then I can put this down. Like that. That's cute. And then we do have these quotes. This one says, dream big, dream often, think happy, be happy. Let's do this one. So let's just put it there. Like that. That's not bad, but it does need something else here. So we have quotes. Do we have any other deco besides palm trees? I think the answer to that is no. So I could do this wanderlust, or I could do another quote, but I kind of don't want to do another quote. You know what I could put here? I could put my appointment. So I do have an appointment on Thursday, and I just need a box to put it in. So we have this one, but this is for the monthly calendar, and it has like the notch for the number. So I'm not sure if I want to use that one. These are too small. We have this noted, but again, that's, I want it to say appointment. So maybe I can put this appointment sticker over the noted sign. Oh no, I'll just do it on this one. So I can put it here, and then let's take this appointment sticker and kind of hide this corner. I do have to lift up the palm tree just a little bit. So let's put it here, and let's write in the appointment. So this is for therapy at 5:30. So we have that, and I think we're ready to move on to Friday. So for Friday, let's do this one at the bottom here, along with maybe the leaves. And I need something to put on top, so maybe these hearts again. I kind of don't like that. It looks too much like the other side. So let's do this one. I can use this piece at the top maybe. And let's use this black. No, I don't like that either. What am I going to do for this side? How about, I do have some scrap pieces on my desk. So maybe this one. I think that's fine. Okay, and then at the top is where I could use the leaves. So let's just put some here. Oh, perfect. And I think I have, yeah, my work barbecue on Friday. So let's do the green again, just because it matches everything very nicely. We'll do to do there and notes here again. And then let's use the gray dot marker. And let's do a 2-column checklist. Although some of it might get covered up again. And then let's take our blotting paper, just so I don't smear anything, and write in our headers. So this is to do. And this is notes. And let's get a box. Let's just use this one to write in my work barbecue. I think I'll put it here. Let's just white out this one. And then we can put something here. We have this one that says, love today. Good vibes, be true to you. I like all of these. So let's do this. Let's take this one, the gray with the palm trees, and this one that says good vibes. And how can we layer this in an interesting way? Or maybe we can't. Because I don't want to just put it straight up and down, like right next to it. That feels kind of boring. So maybe I'll do it like this. Like that. And then let's just write work barbecue at 12. And I think it goes until 2 o'clock, but I'll just put the start time there. And I think Friday's done. So let's move to Saturday, Sunday. I think I'm going to use this again, even though I have to rub off the adhesive on the other side. So let's put it here. And then to go with it, I think I'll use this really shiny Amazon washi tape again. Just a little bit. Let's just tear it off. And let's just tear it a little bit more. And we can use it here. And I think that's all I'm gonna need. And let's just use the trusty palm tree. Right there. And we can do our to-do list and everything right here. So that's for the to-do list and notes. And I think I'm going to use the gray again. Okay, this column is a lot smaller than this one, but I just put it in case I wanted a double column checklist. Oh, let's write in our headers. And I think Saturday's done. Oh, no, that's not true. That's why I needed a second column, because I want to do it to film list. Is there a box I could use for that? How about this one? Let's just put it there, and this is where I can put the things that I want to film. So then I have this little space at the bottom. That I don't really need, or I can't really use it for a checklist anymore, so we can use this Wanderlust sticker again. And Adventures Up Ahead. Like that. That's cute, but then I feel like something needs to go here. Let's put one of these. Like that. Okay, so Saturday's done, and then Sunday I want a to-do list and notes, but I also want a chores list. So how about I do the black one at the bottom again. Let's try to take it the whole way. And at the top, I can do, where's the leaves? Let's do this one. And the hearts. Like that. And we want a to-do list and notes. So let's do, I don't want to do blue, even though there is blue in the stickers, just because it really clashes with the green and the washi tape. So let's do gray. For the to-do list, notes, and then I do want a to clean or chores list. So then let's do the green dot marker. And let's write in our headers. And then my to clean list can go here. I guess I don't really need a box for it. I could just draw it in with the highlighters. Or I could do a top 3 to clean, but I usually clean more than 3 areas. So a box like this would be nice if it were this way instead. And then we have these, which are decorative boxes, not notes areas. Oh, we have this one. It says plans on it, but I could just put a header up on it. That's what I'll do. So let's put this one here. Let's take one of these boxes. Let's take this green one. So let's put it centered as much as I can right there, and let's write in chores. So this is my chores for this week. I think I'll use the green my outliner for my highlight. Like that. And then what do I want underneath? We have this Think Happy, Be Happy sticker. we can put there. And I'm not sure what else to use. We have this sticker again that I could use somewhere. We have this So Busy sticker that I put back on the page, but it won't stay down. So where can I put this? I want to put it somewhere, but not sure where it'll go. Let's see, I could either put it here, which would be a tad bit crowded, or I could put it here, which is what I will do. So that sticker is gone, and then let's see what we want to do for under here. Just because there is extra space and not completely sure what to do with it. I feel like this gray blends in too much with the box that's already on the page. So let's put this one back for now. I like this Love Today. I could do Love Today and Radiate Positive Vibes. Like that. Okay, so I think we're done. We're done with the decorating part. Now we have to add in some plans. I don't usually add in a lot of plans when I do my planning like this because I prefer planning closer to the day, either the morning of or the night before. I will come in and finish my to-do list for that day. So I'm not sure that I have a ton to write in right now, but we're gonna see. So let's just put this stuff away for now and figure out what we need to write down. So I have in my appointments already. I don't have much to add to my weekly to-do list. My to-buy list will fill up throughout the week, I think. If not, then it'll just stay empty. And then my notes will fill up throughout the week along with my daily gratitude and my trackers here at the bottom. Then my brain dump, I will do off camera, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I will come in and do a brain dump for the week. Monday, I really need to call to schedule my therapy. I know I put that on the weekly to-do list, but thinking about it now, I should probably do that Monday. So let's just write it here. And then I can put that appointment on this weekly whenever I get that appointment. I will need to edit video and upload. I think that's all I'm gonna need to do for Monday. Tuesday, I need to tidy my desk because I work from home on Wednesday. So my desk is usually messy throughout the week. And then when I work on Wednesday, I move everything from one side of my desk to the other side of my desk so that I have a clean in quotation marks, but clean space to work. I think I don't have much else to write for the rest of the days because I don't know what I'm going to have the energy for, what's going to come up, what I'm going to have to do each day. I do know that for my chores on Sunday, I'm going to have to clean the bathroom as I usually do, clean the office and vacuum upstairs. I'm going to have to wash dishes and clean the kitchen. I want to clean out the closets too. And then I'll leave that spot open in case I think of anything else that I want to get done in terms of chores on Sunday. I want to visit my mom after work on Friday. So let's write that in. I need to prep filming I need to do that on Thursday too, and that just means choosing the stickers and washi tape I want to use. Saturday, I need to film videos. I want to edit and upload a video for Sunday. I might have to film on Sunday too, though. So let's just write that in now. I need to grocery shop on Sunday, charge the car for the week, prep for work, and I think that's all I'm going to have to do for Sunday. Saturday, I want to do laundry, which means I have to also put up laundry. And I think that's all I'm going to write in. So we are done setting up for the week of July 21st. So let's just do a recap of what we've done. So this is my decoration for the week of the 21st through the 27th in my B6 Horizontal Plans by Just Scribble Planner. For the horizontal weekly, I put in my major appointments and things of note. So I don't have many things in here now. It might stay blank or it might fill up, I'm not sure. But for now, it's pretty empty. Then I have my weekly to-do list, which again, I will do my brain dump and see if anything on this list triggers what I need to do for my weekly list. But for now, I only have 3 items on there. Then I have my focus and priorities, my daily gratitude, a to-buy list, a notes area where sometimes I put what I'm waiting on. And speaking of that, I do know that I'm waiting on an Etsy order, which I should get either Monday or Tuesday next week. And I think that's all I'm waiting on. But for my to-buy list, I do want to buy more sandals because I bought a pair of sandals on Amazon. Well, I looked at DSW first, but they didn't have the sandals I wanted in stock, and they had them on Amazon. So I ordered on Amazon, and they fit really, really well, and they're really comfortable. So I want to get other colors of those same sandals. So I'm going to put that on my to-buy list. I want another swimsuit, but I don't think I need to buy another swimsuit right now. So that's all on my to-do list right now, and then my trackers will fill up throughout the week. Then this is my brain dump page. Then we have the daily pages. So this is Monday with a to-do list and notes and lots of decoration, of course. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I think this turned out so super cute. I'm super happy to be using up my stickers from old sticker books that I want to use up before I need to declutter them. So these Happy Planner stickers served me well, and pairing them with the Simply Yielded washi tape was a good move because I like how that turned out. So yeah, this is my decoration for this upcoming week, but that is all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.